Liverpool. They must currently feel on top of the world, top of the Premier League table and in the quarterfinals of the Champions League after taking down the mighty Bayern Munich. The Reds are currently writing a famous part in their history, but today, we're going to knock them down just a peg. Today, we're going to put them through the accepting every transfer offer ringer. G'day guys, how's it going? It is JarradHD here. Welcome back to the accepting every transfer offer series. It's been a little while since we have made a video in this series, but I'm excited to do it today with Liverpool and see how much we can destroy them and then how much we can rebuild them. I feel like whatever I do, I try to get the rebuilds involved somewhere. Also, I know he was only there for half a season, but we're getting Roy in. We're getting Roy Hodgson in as manager. So here are the official rules for the accepting every transfer offer series. Rule number 1, plain and simple, we must accept every transfer offer. Loans do not fall under this, just transfers. Number 2, we are forbidden from signing any players in the opening transfer windows of every season. Number 3, obviously, we can only sign players in the January transfer window. And number 4, the ultimate goal is to win the league in season number 2. That's it. Let's get back into the video. But if you guys are keen to see this series back, make sure you show it some support by leaving a like on the video. If we get a good response to this, I'll definitely do some more in the future. And also make sure you bloody scorpion kick that subscribe button down below if you are new around here. So this is our starting 11 to begin things off. I've just put the highest rated players in there for the most part, but obviously, this side, we expect it to look nothing like this by the time this window is over. So I'm interested to see what players are going to be leaving. And you guys know I start to do this now. We're going to transfer list everybody that can be transfer listed. Obviously, players that are out on loan and then ones that have come in this season like Karius. No, not Karius. Like Allison, excuse me. Like the Master Bucks aren't able to be transfer listed straight away, but we're going to transfer list as many players as possible and try getting rid of as many players as possible. Our first transfer offer comes in for Joe Gomez, AS Monaco, 14.6 million. That's an absolute bargain price, but we accept it. Oh damn, 2 transfer offers for the same player. 2 offers for Moreno. We're going to accept both of them, but obviously I'm hoping the one from Sassuolo goes through because that's more money. It's the chosen son. Liverpool fans, this one hurts as well. Trent Alexander-Arnold looks like he's going to Inter Milan. Oh god, Bayern Munich got absolutely destroyed by Sadio Mane in the Champions League, and it looks like they want him for their usage. 61.7 million pounds there for the Senegalese attacker. I hope this one doesn't go through. And there it is. Joe Gomez, the first player to leave. And Alberto Moreno, the second player to leave, off to Sassuolo for 6.4 million. The prodigy has gone, ladies and gentlemen. Goodbye, Trent. And well, Sadio Mane makes the move to Germany, off to Bayern bloody Munich. The captain is gone. Jordan Henderson off to France, off to Lyon. Our squad is getting ripped to shreds. Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain is the latest player to leave, off to Fenerbahce for 23.4 million pounds. I mean, we might not even have enough players to start games come Premier League season. Ouch! That one hurts, especially for you Liverpool fans. Gini Wijnaldum, one of your better players this season, has gone to a bitter rival in Manchester United for 30.1 million. Danny Sturridge, the latest player to leave Anfield, he is off to Tottenham. And Divock Origi off to the Championship, signing with Middlesbrough for 10.5 million. Another player that I kind of wanted to keep for the entirety of this video, in Andy Robertson, has left the club. He is off to Atletico Madrid for 35.4 million. I mean, our squad is absolutely barren at the moment, but we're going to have a lot of money to work with come January. I mean, like, already, oh my god, already 350 million. 2 more player departures. James Milner heading to West Ham United and Adam Lallana heading to Italy to AC Milan. If we get 3 more player departures, I'm going to have to start recalling some players back from loan. You just hate to see it, but we have sold another one of our players to Manchester United. This time it is Joel Matip, the Cameroonian centre-back, off to Old Trafford for only 15.8 million. So I am going to recall a couple of players from loan because if we get a few injuries, we're going to have to start forfeiting. So I'm going to recall Nathaniel Klein from loan. I'm also going to recall Marco Grujic from loan at Hertha Berlin, Danny Ings from his loan at Southampton, and Ryan Kent from his loan at Rangers. This just isn't fair, lads. I brought Ryan Kent back to be in our starting lineup, and it's just ironic, isn't it, that we got a transfer offer for him. Rules are rules, we had to accept it, so he's off again to Besiktas, this time on a permanent deal. It's happened again. Note to self, if you're going to recall players from loan, recall them at the end of the transfer window because Marco Grujic has been sold to Roma for 11.7 million. Goodbye, Danny. Danny Ings joining Trent Alexander-Arnold at Inter Milan. £300 million worth of talent sold from the club. We have just accepted every transfer offer as the title suggests. And this is the side that we need to get to the halfway point with. We need to make sure we do not get sacked before January 1st, before we can get an opportunity to make some improvements to the side. Alright, I can cop this. I mean, I obviously didn't expect us to win the league like Liverpool might do this season. But well, I just didn't want to get sacked. We're sitting in 5th. Good signs. And I mean, technically we are still in the title race, so we've got a lot of money to spend. We could definitely win the title this season, which would be challenge complete. We ain't here to mess around, lads. We mean business. A few days into the transfer window, we sign our first player as we bring in Eden Hazard from Chelsea for only £85.4 million. I was stoked about that. But we've also got some player departures here. We have sold Simon Mignolet to AS Monaco, Ben Woodburn to Sassuolo, and Dejan Lovren to Besiktas. So I think we only have one reserve in the squad, so we better sign some players. And we signed a new left back here, Alex Sandro, coming across from Juve. Again, very happy with the price we paid for him. Only 36.7 million. We're getting these players on bargains, lads. Oh my god. Yeah, there's sometimes in videos where I just think, what are you doing, Jared? This certainly isn't one of those moments because we bring in Leo Messi, one of the greatest players to ever strap up the boots, if not the greatest. We have signed him from Barcelona for £136.9 million. Imagine if we have him in for the first half or the second half of this season and then he just gets sold next season. That would be ridiculous. But Leo Messi, I can't believe I'm saying this. All the Liverpool fans watching are probably beside themselves. But Leo Messi, welcome to Liverpool. Also, I know I always seem to sign Messi in these accepting every transfer offer videos, but guess what? I don't care. It's bloody Messi. We officially have no reserves in the club because Nathaniel Klein has moved to Arsenal and Curtis Jones has gone to Rotherham United. So we better sign some more players before we have a game, otherwise we're going to have to forfeit. And that's because one of our players is injured, so yeah, we're kind of screwed. Oh, how I love this challenge. A new centre-back signing here as we bring in Kostas Manolas from AS Roma. The Greek centre-back signs for 58.9 million. And we're just trying to stack up the squad with quality backup players and rotational players. And we're actually bringing someone back to Liverpool that has spent a lot of time here. Sebastian Coates, the Uruguayan centre-back, coming back from Sporting for £26.6 million. So a quality centre-back there. And two more player signings. Sergio Roberto coming across from Barcelona to be our new starting right back. We signed him for £32.3 million. And then we have brought in Kevin Campbell as a bench order player. We've signed him from Leipzig, so that's a big pickup there. We have sold another player here in Ryan Brewster to FC Sion for £920,000, and I thought we were going to make another signing here in Pizzi, but we cannot afford to go through the transfer. I forgot that we signed Messi, Hazard, all these players, and we don't have the financial means to. So yeah, that's an awkward situation. So a pretty crazy transfer window to say the least. We've had a ridiculous amount of players in, a pretty significant amount of players out, Our starting 11's looking respectable again. It's looking very strong, probably stronger than it was when we took over. But the real problem is our depth. Only 4 players in the reserves. I might actually go and recall all the players we still have out on loan back. Actually, yeah, I'm going to go do that. Let's go do that. All right, so Lloris Karius coming back. We might not be able to afford bringing all the guys back. Karius and Bogdan are back into the club. All right, Pedro is coming back. Pedro Chirivella. We're going to bring Egeria. Apologies if I pronunciate the name wrong. And then we're going to bring Herbie Kane back from Doncaster. And then the final 3 players, Harry Wilson coming back from Derby County. Shea Ojo coming back from Stade. Nope, we're not going to bring him back and we afford Taiwo. Nope, so those 2 are going to stay out on loan. But anyways, I'll check in with you guys at the end of the season and see how we went. We have had a very good second half of the season and we almost brought it back. We finished 4 points behind City and Tottenham, and City end up winning the Premier League. So considering how bad our start to the season was, this ending was incredible. So I'm just hoping next season all of our players don't get bloody sold and we have to forfeit, because if we can head into January in a healthy position, I feel like next year we're going to absolutely crush it and we'll be in a good position to potentially complete the challenge. But Fulham, Huddersfield and Cardiff are all relegated. Man United did win the FA Cup. Where did we get to? Just out of curiosity, did we get deep? I don't think so. Wow, we've had a really bad run. I still can't see us. We lost in round 3 to Swansea. That's embarrassing. And Chelsea did go on and win the Carabao Cup. I know for a fact that we got eliminated in the group stages. Yeah, we finished 3rd, quite comfortably 3rd. Atletico Madrid won the Champions League and Valencia won the Europa League. I know we made it to the round of 32, but did we get past it? No, we lost to Sevilla. So that is season 1 done and dusted with Liverpool. I expect us next season to really have a good crack at completing the challenge. Well, season 2 begins with Roberto Firmino, one of our star players, departing for Paris. He's gone to PSG for, I believe it was like 62 million? Well, yeah. Salah has gone back to Chelsea. We took Hazard from them, so they take Salah from us. £101 million was the transfer sum. Oh god, goodbye Salah, the absolute legend that he is. I don't know how he's going to go being back at Chelsea. I mean, hopefully bad, because we want to win the Premier League this year. We have returned to the dark days of Lloris Karius being Liverpool's #1 goalkeeper, because Man City have picked up a bargain. Alisson off to Man City for £68 million. He now has to battle it out with Edison for the #1 spot. I think I might know who I'm going to go for in January then, but Karius is going to be our keeper for the first half of the season, unless he gets sold as well. And Connor Masterson is off to PSG, linking back up with Bobby Firmino for £450,000. This transfer window was definitely weirder than last season's one. I mean, I had all the players transfer listed again, but I only got 4 players sold. 3 of them pretty significant in Firmino, Salah and Alisson, 3 of Liverpool's most important players. But our youth players never seem to go anywhere. Most of the transfer offers were for them, and none of the offers seem to go and get processed by the other club, if that makes sense. So, an interesting one, but still, a lot of work for us to do if we want to set ourselves up for a potential title winning season and complete the challenge. Alright, so it's going to be tough for us to complete the challenge. We are 11 points behind Man United. We're going to have a very good second half of the season, and we're going to have to buy very, very strategically. But we are going to begin this January transfer window off with a player departure. Naby Keita off to Man City for £57.7 million. Man City, do you want all our players? Raheem the Dream Sterling coming back to a club where he really forged his path in his career. Raheem Sterling coming back to Liverpool. No Brendan Rodgers to piss him off this time. Just a great manager in Roy Hodgson. But let's see how we go with Raheem Sterling in our squad. £87.1 million. He is going to be our replacement for Mo Salah. And we have found our replacement for Alisson. It is Thibaut Courtois coming back to the Premier League after a stint in La Liga. We signed the Belgian keeper for £68.2 million. 2 more signings coming into the club now. A centre attacking midfielder in Marco Reus, who's been linked quite a lot with Liverpool in the past, reuniting with what would have been Jurgen Klopp, but now coming to Liverpool. He is signing at 88 rated for £72.6 million. And then you would have already seen it. It is a new central midfielder It is Mateo Kovacic. We're going to sign him for £60 million. This transfer window has been so weird. We've gotten virtually no transfer offers, and the ones we have had hadn't gone through, but a transfer offer has gone through. It is another one of our players going to Fenerbahce. This time it is Xherdan Shaqiri, the Swiss winger, signs for £27.9 million. So definitely a different sort of style of window compared to what we have normally in the accepting every transfer offer series. Xherdan Shaqiri out, Sterling, Courtois, Kovacic and Marco Reus in. We've got a bolstering looking starting lineup, but will it be enough for us to rescue this season and complete the challenge? We're going to find out. So here we are at the end of Season 2, and I'm going to hold out the suspense for a little while longer. The question is, did we go on and retain the season, go on and get the Premier League title, which was our goal? Can we save the season? Well, we're going to have a look at the other competitions first. Arsenal did win the Europa League over Man United. Atletico Madrid won the Champions League. Interested? Okay, so we lost to Real Madrid in the quarterfinals. I was going to say I'm interested to see where we finished. We lost the Carabao Cup final to Manchester United, which is a bit frustrating, but definitely not our main goal. We're going to go across, though, and look at the FA Cup, which saw West Ham United come out as victors, who we lost to. We lost to West Ham United in the quarterfinals. But now, it is time for the moment of truth. The goal of the whole video. Did we win the Premier League? Nope. Oh wow, okay, so we finished second. Man United with an incredible season. They finished top of the Premier League table on 91 points. So we were not able to complete the accepting every transfer offer challenge with Liverpool. We came close, but it's no cigar today. But lads, that is going to conclude today's video. If you enjoyed the video and you want to see more videos in the accepting every transfer offer series, make sure you show your support and leave a like on the video. Also, make sure you bloody scorpion kick that subscribe button down below if you are new around here. But most importantly, I hope you have a fantastic day. It has been JarradHD here. I am out. Peace.